Great. Welcome, everyone. Thank you so much for joining once again. So I'll just go on to the next about BYP Network. All right, so BYP Network was founded by the need to connect Black professionals and students from all over the world for role model visibility, career opportunities, business support, and ultimately to solve our own problems. Our vision is to change the Black narrative, and our mission is definitely to advance the careers of millions of Black professionals enabled by our career advancement platform. You can also join our chapter WhatsApp group to stay connected with BYP Lagos, and also have access to exclusive job opportunities, exciting events like this one, and valuable content tailored for Black professionals. And you don't want to miss out. So please kindly scan the QR code. So I'll just dive into an overview about us. Our founder, her name is Kike Oniwide Agoro. She is the founder and CEO of BYP Network, a multi-million pound company advancing the careers of Black professionals globally. Thanks to us today, we have such BYP Lagos where we can all connect, learn, share insights, and also have a community of Black professionals where we can just connect with one another. And here we have our speaker, Peter Oke. He's the founder of the Profitable Clan. He's a financial literacy coach and advocate, content creator and speaker dedicated to empowering young professionals with knowledge and tools to achieve financial independence. As an ambassador for leading fintech platforms like Roku and Cowrywise, he has educated hundreds of students and professionals on smart money management, investing, and blockchain technology. It definitely does have a robust profile. So, okay, would you like to share more about yourself?
Yeah, thank you so much. Good evening, everyone. It's great to be here with BYP Lagos chapter. As she said earlier, my name is Peter Oke. Peter Oke, they call me the Profitable Man. I create content about personal finance, cryptocurrency, stock market, how to manage and multiply your money. So that's what I do actually. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Oke. We cannot wait to learn more from you today. Yeah. All right, so before Oke gets into full discussion, I would just like to, throw this question to the audience. Have you ever made, a money mistake, or have you ever, bought something with your money and then you get home and you just feel depressed? So you can just drop that in the comment section if you've ever witnessed that. For example, myself, I bought a bag. I mean, up until today, I still look at that bag and I'm like, why did I buy this bag? And it was really expensive. It wasn't worth it at all. So I believe I'm not the only one who have experienced such. So you can just put in the comment section if you're also experienced same. And yeah, too many. Okay, Megan said too many times. Just someone says absolutely right. So definitely financial literacy is something that is very crucial that I believe that should even be taught in our universities, secondary schools. I believe it's something that is very, very important in this day and age. And yeah, that's why we are here to actually just talk about financial literacy. So Peter, okay, you can take the stage now.
Okay, thank you so much. Okay, thank you so much, BYP Network. Okay, good evening once again. Very, very happy to be here. So, but before we continue, I also like to ask a question like, okay, let's be honest with ourselves. How many times have you ever checked your account balance and you whisper, God, I beg? You know the meaning of what God, I beg? Like, God, how did we get here? Like, I know the feeling, right? One of the problem we have here in the part of the world is that we always think that making money is enough. Like, okay, once I'm making my money, I'm making good money, that is enough for you to actually do well financially. But that is not actually the case. And the question of the day is that, okay, if today your salary stop coming, your salary stop coming today, how long would you survive before running into financial trouble? You need to ask yourself that question. If your salary stopped today, like how long will you survive before running into a financial trouble? You need to ask yourself that question. Because one of the things we have to understand is that money affects everything everything we do, where we live, what we eat, even what we even put on. Money affects everything we do. And yet, most of us were never taught how to manage money. I was discussing with someone today that in school, in our educational system, there is no place for financial education, financial literacy. They will not teach you down. The only thing they used to teach us is to find the value of X, but they will never teach you how to make money, give yourself a better life. They will never teach you that. And then I tell people that when it comes to financial literacy, it is your personal responsibility. You have to self-educate yourself. So why does this matter? Let me go back to money management is the key to financial security. There is no amount of money you are making. If you cannot manage your money, you are going nowhere. I even tell people that even a fool can even make money. Anybody can make money nowadays. Once you have energy, you have time, you have attention, you can make money nowadays. But can you manage your money? Because to make money is very easy, but to manage money is another case. And if you don't know how to manage your money, forget about your financial security. Are we together? So the next thing on the line is that financial freedom is all about control, not just income. This one is also in connection with the money management. So if you are looking for financial freedom is not actually first like, okay, how much are you making? Are you making maybe 1 million naira per month? Are you making 500K per month? That is not first. That is not first all about managing your money. It's how you can control your money. It's not just about income. If you cannot control what is coming, I tell you, at the end of the day, you just be blaming yourself. Next slide, please. So let's go to the understanding money now. Money is one of the things that they don't even teach it in our, maybe in religious society, they don't teach money. Money sounds like something that is nobody wants to talk about it. Everybody is running away from it. Meanwhile, we need money. I tell you, there is nothing you want to do on this planet Earth that you will not spend money. Even if you want to sleep, you need money. If you want to laugh, you need money. If you want to cry, you need money. To do anything, you need money. You need money. You need money. And then that is why we need to understand money very well. So I'm going to tell you about 3 shocking truths about money. Number 1 is that you don't have a money problem. You have a management problem, as I said earlier. Many people are working now. People are working, even if you are a fool, if you go to school, if you don't go to school, you have certificate and other certificate, you can always make money. Because, as once as you have energy, you have time, you can convert those currency into money and you will make maybe a little penny. But the problem is that people don't know how to manage money. I've seen people that are working in a big firm, they are collecting big salary, and at the end of the day, they will come back to you that are receiving maybe little salary to theirs, and they'll be asking you for help, they will asking you for money. And they are working. I have many friends that they are freelancers, they are making big money, but one thing is that they don't know how to manage their money. As the money is coming in, the money is going out. The money is coming in, the money is going out. You understand? And then number 2 is that savings alone won't make you rich. Yes, savings is good. Even if you cannot save, don't even think about investing. If you cannot save money, don't come to investing. And then thank God, many people are already learning. They are cultivating the habit of savings, but it's only few of them can invest, because to save money is not really stressful. But to invest, you need financial education, because without financial education, without financial literacy, you cannot invest unless you want to lose your money. So if you have been saving your money, don't save alone, because savings only protect your money, but investing grows it. I used to tell people that there are 2 reasons why we are saving money. Number 1 is for emergency fund, and number 2 is for investment. We are saving money because of emergency, because maybe something just come up and you need money. You go back to your savings box and you take out the money, or you see any opportunity outside there, you want to invest, you go back to the money, and then you use that money you have been saving for any investment. So, when you are saving money, it's just like you are putting it there, but it's not doing anything. It is not doing anything. And the essence of savings is not just to put the money there, it's to put the money to work. I used to tell people that if you are working and your money is not working, you are working too hard. Like if you are working and your money is not working, you are working too hard. Because one of the purpose of money is to go and call other forms of money for you. Are we together? So one of the disadvantages of just saving money is inflation. I mean, if you are in Nigeria, you know the meaning of, you know what is going on with inflation right now. That what you use 50,000 naira to buy last year December, even let me say last month, is different right now. Like if you have been saving money, maybe you just put the money in your account, the purchasing power is reducing drastically. So if you are just putting your money in the bank, you know that you are losing the value. Like your 20,000 naira last year is not 20,000 naira anymore this year. And that is why investment is very, very, very important. So let me just go to the third one, that your network determines your net worth. You know, there are many things that we don't really understand about money. Many people think that money is just paper, money is just ATM card, money is just your paycheck, money is just the coin, the gold. That is not actually money. People, I tell you, people are the money. The real money are the people. Because if you take 1,000 naira, 1,000 naira is Nigeria currency, if you take it to UK right now, nobody will collect it from you because that money will look like, what is this, what I'm bringing here? Nobody will collect it from you if you take it there. But if you have people, if you have network, no, that is the real money. People are the real money. That is why I said here that your network determines your net worth. Who you know, the connection you have, the people you know, we should not actually we should not forget those kind of stuff. That those are the things that are very, very important. Don't push people away in the quest of looking for money, because they are the real money. There are many things people can do for you that money can never do for you. So many people are just pursuing money, and they are neglecting valuable connection, valuable relationship. I tell you, there are many things relationship can pay for that money can never pay for it. I tell you, there are many things that your net worth, your relationship, we pay for it that your currency cannot do. So let's move forward. So now, when we're talking about managing money, one of the best things to know in managing money in financial literacy is budgeting. You cannot have a financial free life without understanding the concept of budgeting. Because in financial education, there are three things there. I mean, there's something we call financial planning, financial discipline, and financial literacy. So financial planning, we can also call it financial budgeting. If you don't know how to budget, you cannot go back with your money. You cannot do really much if you don't know how to budget. One thing is that money is just free. Money is currency. Money is flowing. You must learn the principle of how to take money, how to trap it down to do something that is meaningful. You know, one of my favorite books says something that money has a wing. Money can develop a wing and it can fly away if you don't know how to control it. So that is where budgeting comes in. You must know what to do with your money even before the money comes in. You must know what to do with that particular money. You don't need to wait for the money to come in before you now say, okay, whoa, what will I do with this money? You must have a principle, a budget, like a principle. You must have a formula for every money that comes to your hands. You must have a formula. And one of the most popular formula we have is this 50-30 rules, 50-30-20 rules. You know, the 50-30-20 rule says that 50% of your income must be able to cater for your rent, food, and transport. For example, if I'm making 1,000 naira right now, maybe for example, I'm making 1,000 naira per month or per week or maybe annually, 500 naira out of that money must be able to cater for my rent, my food, and my transport. And 30% must be catered for my wants. Maybe I want to enjoy myself. I want to go to shopping. I want to chop suya. You know, I want to flex. I want to go to club. I want to go and enjoy myself. Maybe I want to travel out, go for tourism. 30% of your income must be able to do that for you. And then one thing is that any enjoyment that 30% of your income cannot do for you, believe me, you are not yet there. Anything 30% of your income, maybe any form of enjoyment, entertainment, the 30% of your income cannot do for you. You are not yet there. Don't kill yourself. Just leave it. You are not yet there. And also, 20% of your income must be for savings and investment. But I used to tell people that you can tweak your way, like you can tweak your way out of this formula. You can change the number. You can put 15% for your savings and investment. You can change your entertainment to 20%. You can even increase it to 40%. You can even increase your needs to 70%. That one depends on you. But make sure you have a formula. Because one thing a principle will do for you is that it will give you correct directions. because before the money comes in, you know how to divide them, you know where to send it to, you know what to do with it. You are not just confused. You are not just thinking that you are not just like you are not like those people that would have spent everything finished. They will not go, okay, I want to save now, and they will check their account balance and there will be nothing there. So you must have plan for your money. If you don't have plan for your money will plan itself. That is one thing. If you don't have plan for your money will plan itself. And money don't really like to go to beautiful places. You know, money don't really like to be trapped down, to be working for you. Money just wants to be flowing around. You know, it's currency and currency flows. Just want to be flying around, you know, shopping, buying things on Amazon, go to shopping, just add this, buy that, things that you don't even need. Money just love doing those kind of stuff. So, hey, when it now comes to savings and investments, you see, the first step to financial literacy or financial freedom is savings. Everybody must learn how to save. And I used to tell people that you don't need to be making big money before you can save. You don't need. That is the most, that is one of the things that is destroying our people, that is not helping people to save money. They will be like, I'm just making maybe $20 per month. I'm just making $50. So if I'm saving $2, it's too small now. It is not too small. It is not about the price. It is not about the huge. It's not about the capacity or the largeness of the money. It's about the habit, because saving money is an habit and you need to cultivate that habit. If you don't save when you have small money, you cannot save when you have big money. I have to tell my people in my community that, okay, if you can't save 1,000 naira, forget, you cannot save 10,000 naira. If you cannot save 10,000 naira, you cannot save 100,000 naira. If you cannot save 100,000 naira, you cannot save 1 million naira. That is how it works. You have to learn savings is an habit. You learn it. Anytime you see money like this, okay, this one is for savings, this one is for this one is for that. And at the end of the day, when you check your portfolio, when you check your bank account, you'll be like, wow, I've been doing a great, 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 great job. So one of the ways to help yourself in savings is to automate your savings. Automate your savings and investment the same way you pay bills. Like this, if you need to pay your electricity bill, nobody will actually tell you if you're not paying, the light will just go off. It will go off and you'll be forced to pay for the electricity bill. Same way we should automate our savings. Like, don't even spend anything if you have not saved money first. Saved first, save first. And then thank God for technology. Nowadays, we have many platforms, many fintech platforms that you can use to save your money. You can use to invest your money into fixed deposits, fixed asset that you can put it there and lock your money. And at the end of the day, they will pay you, some interest on it. So next one, please. So another thing Another thing I will talk about is debt management strategies. One of the things that is eating up our financial life is debt. Many people are in debt. They don't know how to do it. And then if you don't know how to manage money, definitely you will enter into debt. Though in a business, there's something we call good debt. There's another thing we call bad debt. But we are talking about bad debt here. The money you borrow for business we call it good debt. But the one you borrow to spend, you call that one bad debt. You understand? So there are many ways you can, maybe you are in debt. I don't know if you are in debt. Some people are in debt, actually, that particular debt will not even allow them to even save or think about investment. These are the two methods you can use to pay off your debt. There is no more method like, okay, you have to be paying the smallest debt. No, maybe you own a very small amount of money. There are many loan sharks now in this part of the world that they are borrowing people money online. It's very easy to borrow money online. So just have a plan, a beautiful plan to pay off your debt, because if you don't pay it off, it will actually affect you. It will actually affect your credit score, all those kind of stuff. Even it can affect you if anytime you want to take maybe a loan from the bank, when they check your credit scores history and they say that you are owing money, it will not really help your financial account. It will not really help you. So one of the practical tips to do that is to, before buying anything first, ask yourself, will this thing make me rich or poor? Will this thing make me richer or poorer before you buy anything? There are many things we are buying right now that we don't need. There is something we call buying impulse. Because people are buying it, I also want to buy it. It's not that you really need it, but you just want to buy it. Those kind of buying impulse will not actually help you financially, will not help you to manage your money. And then through that, you just enter into debt. You spend money that you're supposed not to spend, and you not really have anything in your savings account. Next, please. So this is this is one of the main topic I really want to dwell on, and I really want to advise everybody to listen very well, because the earlier the better, I tell you. The earlier you know this, you learn this, the earlier the better. And that is where we talk about multiple streams of income. One thing I should tell people is that your salaries is your starting point. That is not your financial destination. Your salary is your starting point. It's not your financial destination. The amount of money they are paying you right now is just a starting point for you. That is not the amount of money you actually supposed to be receiving, and that is not the end to the money you can be receiving. You understand? So how can we build multiple streams of income? One thing I used to have is I thank God that I came in this kind of generation where we have technology. We have many advantage, I tell you. We have many advantage in this era that we have, because there is technology. There is audience that you can always serve. There is audience there. How can I build multiple streams of income? Like, okay, someone like me, I'm working maybe 9 to 5 job. How can I build extra stream of income? Because one of the way to become wealthy in life, you can't do one job to become wealthy, I tell you. We can study all the richest people in the world. They don't just have a business. They have multiple streams of income. And if you want to enjoy your financial life, you must know how to create multiple streams of incomes. And multiple streams of income has become easy in this generation, that you can be working in your office and then you still have other businesses that are working for you. You have other businesses that are working for you. You can be a tutor, you can be a teacher, you can be a content creator, you can be a social media manager, you can even be a consultant, like maybe people are consulting you for a particular business, for a particular idea, all those kind of stuff are multiple streams of income. You can be a writer. Like me, I publish books on Amazon, I publish books on cover writings. I have many books on Amazon that I've published there, and they are making good sales for me. Once I publish a book, I don't need to do any advertisements. I don't need to be there. I'll just leave the book there and I'll be collecting my royalties every month. That's one of part of my another streams of income. I also have a YouTube channel I'm building. Once I get monetized on my YouTube channel, people will be watching my content. I'll be receiving my royalties too. You understand? And I also have some courses. One thing I used to tell people is that anything you know how to do very well, you can make money from it. Anything you know how to do very well, you can make money from it in this world that we are, because there is a lot of problem in this world. And as long as you can provide solution, people will pay you. That is very easy. So we can also explore, you can monetize your skill. Anything you know how to do, you can monetize it. You can put it there on YouTube channel. You can put it on internet, even without paying any money. You can, without paying anything. So one of the practical steps to this is that you can list 3 skills or passion you have. Maybe you have passion for something. Maybe you have a skill. You can just list them and look at the one you can actually monetize. Like, okay, which one can I monetize out of this thing? Which one can I monetize? Someone like me like this, I love talking about finances, and then I love investment so much. And I think, okay, what can I do? What can I do? How can I monetize this thing? And I have many offers on my community. Okay, if you want to learn how to invest your money, this is the offer. And many people are paying for it, because that is what I know how to do. That is what I give myself to. And people are paying for it. Even when I'm not there, people are still paying for it. I'll just go there. I have a course recorded class already for them. I'll just give it to them and they will learn, and they are paying every day. And that one is not affecting my normal job that I'm doing. It was just a passion, something that I like, and it's making money for me. So what I'm trying to say in essence is that you need to look out, like, what can you do? There are many potential inside of you that you can actually explore. Like, you can exploit them, and then at the end of the day, gain better mastery on them, and then you can monetize them. You can share it for others. Anything that you know that can solve problem can get you a reward. Are we together? So let's just go to the next one. The next one I have here is investing. This is the main way they, many people have money in their bank account. I have many people, even I have a client from Australia and one from Italy. They have this money, they are working, they have this money, they have been saving money, but they don't know anything about investment. And it's not their fault. They don't know anything about investment, they don't know anything about it. So, and making money is not enough. You must know how to multiply your money. Everybody must know how to multiply their money, because there are many financial opportunities out there that you can use to multiply your money without even stressing yourself. Because one thing is that if you do your research, if you check people, the most wealthiest people on earth, you see that there is one thing that is common among all of them, which is investments. Do you want to talk about Elon Musk? You want to talk about Warren Buffett? You want to talk about Bill Gates? You want to talk about Mark Zuckerberg? You want to talk about this owner of Amazon? What is the name? Jeff Bezos. They all have investment across the world, and that is what will make you wealthy. You see, one thing I used to tell people is that the rich don't work for money; the money work for them. The rich people, they don't work for money; the money work for them. That is why people that are working 247, they are not even part of those. They are not part of the richest people in the world. But if you look at those people, I mean, the big people, the richest people in the world, you just see that they are very cool people. They will just sit down, they'll be smiling with their polo without anything. They will just be smiling at you. And they are making bastard money every second. Every second, because they have investment across the globe. Their money is working for them. If you are working for money and your money is not working for you, believe me, you are not yet there. If you are always working for money and there is no one time that your money is working for you without your attention, you need to up your game. You understand? Another thing I would say is that investing is not gambling. It is a calculated strategy to grow your money. Investing is not gambling. Don't tell me you are into sporty, you are into over 1.2, take on clinical. That one is not investment, though. That one is gambling. So when you are investing, you are not gambling, it is not belting. It is a calculated strategy to grow your wealth. Investment is to grow your wealth. There is only one reason why we are investing, and that is through what? That is through investment. The only reason why we are investing is to multiply our money, is to grow our money. Are we together? Is to grow our money. That is the only reason why we are investing, is to grow our money and secure our future, to secure our financial future. That is the reason why we are investing. So let me just share some practical investment for beginners, people that are just starting. There's something we call stock shares. Some people knows it as shares. Yes, it's not Ponzi scheme, so thank you for that. Investment is not gambling or Ponzi scheme. Let me quickly talk about that Ponzi scheme before I go forward. You see, I'm a victim of Ponzi schemes during 2020, 2021. I lost all my savings, I tell you. And that was the beginning of my financial education. Because one thing is that I had money, but I don't have financial education. So it's very possible for you to have money, but you are financially illiterate. And if you are financially illiterate, all the money you have been gathering, you will lose it to your ignorance, because of your ignorance. So even financial education is even much better than making money. Because if you are making money and you are not financially educated, you can be a teacher, you can be working in a company, you are making this money, but you are not financially educated. That is why you lose your money into all these sponsor schemes that beautify themselves as a good platform for investment. It's because you don't understand how money works. It's because you don't understand investments. That is why they will lie for you that, okay, don't worry, 50%, 70% at the end of the day, at the end of every month, you'll be collecting this, bring this. It is not, if you look at it very well, you see that this thing is not reasonable, it is not true. But if you are not financially educated, come on, you fall victim now. So you need to run away from Ponzi scheme. There are thousands of Ponzi schemes going on in our continent, in our state, everywhere you are, thousands of Ponzi schemes. And that is why you need to be financially educated, so that you can know, you can discern from afar that this one is a Ponzi scheme. So what are the financial opportunities I can invest in? So we have stock here. We have stock. Other people call it shares. You know, there is no wealthy man on earth right now that don't have their investment in shares or stock across the globe. You know, when I'm talking about shares, it's about owning a piece of a company. You know, many of us are using, in Nigeria here, there's something we call MTN. It's one of our telecommunication service. There is something we call MTN. They have their shares in Nigeria stock market. What else? Dangote Cement, Dangote, GT Bank, UBA Bank. We have all their shares in the Nigeria stock market. So many of us, we are using Facebook. We don't have Facebook shares. We are using Netflix. You know, you used to subscribe to your Netflix very well, but you don't have any of the Netflix shares. You are just a consumer. You are just a consumer. You consume the product, but the product is not benefiting you from anywhere. And I tell you that you can invest into stock market even with $1. I used to tell my student that with 200 naira, as little as 500 naira, 1,000, 5,000 naira, you can invest into all these shares market, and you can learn it. Something that is very easy. If you check YouTube, if you just see many videos, there are many videos on YouTube that can guide you, that can help you on how to buy stocks or ETF. The meaning of ETF is exchange traded fund. Like, these are one of the best financial instrument you can put your money into if you understand it very well how it works. So another thing you can invest your money into is what we call mutual fund. Mutual fund is just like maybe many people coming together to gather their money for maybe investment manager to help you to invest into different kind of funds. You don't need to be checking market. This one is very easy. You can get it on Optimus, Cowrywise. If you open your Cowrywise, you see a section for mutual fund there. So another one is real estate. Real estate is another place you can invest your money into. You can buy a land, you can buy it for a long time, you can build house, maybe for rental income, or you can buy land for maybe for future appreciation, you can buy land. And I used to tell people that no matter how rich you are, if you don't have a land, you are still a farmer. Yes, no matter how rich you are, if you don't have a land, I believe you are still a farmer. That one is my personal belief. Because one of the things that I don't appreciate on earth is land. Land don't appreciate. Land, I mean, in the terms of land appreciate in price, in value. But if you buy maybe 600 meter by 600 meter, even in the next 1,000 years, that 600 meter by 600 meter will not increase. It will be 600 meter by 600 meter. You understand? God, since the day God created this earth, God did not add another portion of land. So you have to get your own portion out of it. So that is what I mean by if you don't have a land, you should consider it. So another one is cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrency is all about digital money, and this one is very, very high in risk. The risk is very high, and it can be profitable, but the risk is very, very high. So the essence of all this is that don't invest into something you don't understand. Don't invest in something you do not understand. Get the right understanding before you invest your money into any asset. Before you invest your money into the early asset. And the lesson we can learn here is that the earlier you invest, the easier wealth you become. I mean, the easier wealthy you become. It's better to start now. Don't start tomorrow. Tomorrow is too late. You can always start now. With any amount of money you have, as you are making your money, make sure you are saving and you are investing, because your savings will save you one day. Are we together? Your savings will save you one day. So, and then there is something we call the power of compound interest. The power of compound interest, like if you keep investing right now, as like if you start early, I tell you, in the next 30 years, you have a good, reasonable amount of money than somebody that is just waiting for a better time to start. So start now, start now. Tomorrow is too late. Yesterday is gone. So you have another opportunity today to start. And before you invest your money into anything, make sure you have the right understanding, or you have the right people guiding you. Next slide, please. So yes, I've talked about the power of compound interest. Like, for example, right now, if you are investing maybe $100 per month at 10% interest annually, and you do that for about 30 years, you have over $200,000. I mean, $200,000 in 30 years. $200,000 in 30 years. That's compound interest. No, compound interest means that as you are investing and the profit is coming in, you are reinvesting your profits. You are not taking it out. As the profit is coming in, you are reinvesting. And if you are reinvesting like that, your money, there is something we call compound interest, will be affecting your money. And then in the next maybe 10, 20, 30 years, you have a reasonable amount of money in your portfolio if you are consistent and financially disciplined to follow that principle. You understand? So start investing early and to maximize the return, because the earlier, the best. Next slide, please. So let's go to the next one. Setting smart financial goal. One thing I have to tell people is that you must have goals for every financial planning. Yes, you must have goals for every financial planning. Okay, you want to start investing right now. Okay, how do you want to start it? How do you want to start? What do you need to do? What do you need to do, and how are you going to do it? You can't just say that, okay, I'll just be saving money, be saving money, be saving money, be saving money. You must have, there's something we call financial objective. What are your objectives? So let's go. There's something we call short terms, mid terms, long term. Like, for example, right now, you can say that, okay, I want to save 500,000 in the next 6 months. That is short term. And if you want to save 500,000 in the next 6 months, what are the things you need to do? How much can you, like, how much the best amount you're supposed to be saving maybe every day, every week, or every month for you to arrive at this objective at the end of the day? So you can have some plan like that, like some goals. Okay, I want to save 500,000 in the next 6 months, and that will actually give you the next action to do. Okay, What do I need to do? How much do I need to be savings? You understand? Yes, it can be daily, it can be weekly, and it can be monthly. Another one we call midterm is that you can invest into real estate maybe for 3 years. That one is midterm. Like, okay, I want to buy this thing for the next 6 years. I will not sell it. I want to invest into stock market for the next 2 years, for the next 1 year, 12 months, 24 months. I will not sell it. We call that one midterm goals. Okay, this one is between, midterm goals is between like 1 year to 6 or 3 years. I call it midterm goals. But there is another thing we call long-term investment. Long-term investment is that you are investing because you want to retire. You want to retire and be enjoying your financial life at the end of the day. And this kind of investment is not something you have the mindset of selling very soon. One thing people want to get right now is that they want to buy something right now and make the money tomorrow. No, that is not investment. Investment, you must have that long-term mindset when you are coming to invest. Like, the reason why you are investing is to secure your tomorrow, is to secure your financial future. So you have the mindset to keep it as long as you can hold it. So that is setting smart financial goal. You need to have a goal. You need to have a goal, and that is one of the things that will guide you in achieving your financial freedom. So you can try these practical steps. Like, you can write down one financial goal you will achieve in the next 6 months. Okay, this is what I want to achieve in the next 6 months. You can write it down. You understand? You can write it down, and then not investing early. You can just start today. No matter how small, you can start today. No matter how small it is, you can start your investment today. And one of the most important things is, do not ever ignore financial education. Keep learning about how money works. Keep learning about investment. It will actually help your career. Because as I am right now, I didn't plan to be working for the rest of my life. I want to retire and enjoy my life. I don't plan to be working. And if you don't plan to be working for the rest of your life, you must know how to be saving and investing your money. So next slide, please. So these are the financial mistakes you should avoid, like not investing early, ignoring financial education. Make sure you get one of the financial books to read. I would recommend this book, The Richest Man in Babylon. It's a very good financial book. The Richest Man in Babylon, Rich Dad and Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki is also a good book to buy. And then another book is The Psychology of Money. You can also read The Psychology of Money. They are actually beautiful, beautiful books you can try out. They are beautiful books you can try out. So let's go to the conclusion because of our time. The conclusion right now, I'm rounding up already. So one thing we should do at the end of this meeting is that you should take control of your finances today. You have to take control of your finances. If you don't take control of your finances, nobody is going to do that for you. You need to take control of your finances. Write down one financial change you will implement, and you have to start now. You have to be serious about it, because if you're not serious about your financial life, suffering is waiting. And look at this country. You have to be serious about your finances. You have to learn how to manage your money and multiply your money without stress. And then wealth is not about how much you earn. It is all about how much you can keep and grow. You understand? It's not about how much you earn. It's about how much you can keep and you can grow. So next slide, please. So let's just see some key takeaway. Let me just do short, very, very key takeaway. So one thing is that take action today. Don't wait for better tomorrow. You can just start now. Start now with the little money you have. Start now, and make sure you are consciously serious about your financial life. I tell you, personal finance education is non-negotiable in the journey towards your financial freedom. So personal finance is non-negotiable. Please take that seriously. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you for the privilege.
Thank you so much, Peter. That was such an insightful session. I believe that each and every one of us have actually learned something. I mean, one thing I'm definitely taking away is, if you are working and your money is not working for you, you are working hard. And I don't want to work hard, definitely. So I need to ensure that my money is working for me. So this is, I mean, if you have any questions, please, you can, share in the comment section. And Peter is here to definitely answer your questions. So we can drop our questions if we have any. I think I have a question. So my question is, if you realize that you have made a poor financial decision in the past, so what steps can one take to get back on track?
Okay, if you realize that you have made a mistake in the past, the best thing is not repeat the mistake. So one of the things you need to do is study. I mean, what led to that kind of mistake? Maybe you are somebody that don't know how to save money. Maybe you are somebody that don't have financial intelligence. You don't know how to invest your money, and then maybe you are just buying things, or you just invest into any kind of opportunity you see outside there without your own thorough research. So you just need not to repeat the mistake again, and then you can also seek for counsel. No, my favorite book says that in the multitude of counsel there is a wisdom. Ask people around you, people that are doing well in this area, that, okay, what can I do? I have this particular problem. What can I do to help myself? And I believe that one will greatly help you.
Great, thank you so much. I mean, that really answered my question. All right, so we have a question here from Taiwo. It says, at what point do you need to start using your savings?
Okay, at what point? That is why there is something, I told you that there are two reasons why we are saving money: for emergency funds and for investment. One thing is that it is not all the savings you have that you're going to put in an investment. You still need to have some money, somewhere that if anything happens, you can actually go there and use those money. But once you have a very reasonable amount of money, reasonable amount of money is relative. What is reasonable to me might be small to you, you understand? So once you have something that's very reasonable in your portfolio, that you know that, okay, if I take out this amount of money, it cannot affect me. It cannot affect me if I take out this particular amount of money. It cannot affect me. I'll still pay my rent. I'll still pay for my school fees. You can actually start to invest.
Great, awesome. Taiwo, I believe that answered your question. You can just drop a thumb, a like or fire in the comment section if that answered your question. All right, so Megan is asking, do you use your saving for investment?
Yes. I told you that there are two reasons why we are saving. You are saving for emergency funds and you are saving for investment. Once you have saved to some certain amount of money, and you know that you can take a portion out of it to invest, and that if you take out the portion of money, it will not affect you. You know that if you take it out of your savings, it will not affect you. Yes, you can invest those kind of money. You can invest it. Yes.
Okay, so Adaf, if I'm correct, the name is Doshe, is saying investing in ourselves. What is it?
Yes, when we're talking, one of the best investments in this world is you investing in yourself. If yourself is personal development, when you are investing into anything that can contribute positively into your life, that is what investing into yourself means.
All right, so we have another question. It says, how about saving for a particular need or purpose, sir? Shouldn't one have a savings for that?
Yes, it's good. You can have savings for maybe a particular purpose. For example, me, that I'm planning to travel out of this country, I have my savings account for that. I have been saving that particular amount of money. Like maybe, okay, you want to buy a car, you want to change your wardrobe, maybe you want to go for maybe some professional exam. You can start savings for them actually. Number one is that you know the amount of money you want to save. Maybe you want to save 5 million naira. You know the amount of money. So you can start savings for them. You don't invest those kind of money. Don't invest them. You start saving towards that particular objective, that particular target. It's a very good thing to do. If you have a need or something in your mind you want to do, you can start savings towards them.
Okay, I feel like I wanted to add to that because sometimes I think financial freedom for everybody is quite different. For some people, financial freedom can be taking care of their family. For some, it's getting, what their heart desires. So I also feel like also for investing, it could be different for different people. What you are investing for might be different from what another person is investing for. So yeah, I think so you can definitely invest for saving for yourself, for your future, basically. Yeah. So do we have any other questions? I believe that is all. I'm sure that we've all learned something today, and thank God it's Friday, going into the weekend. Saturday, as a Lagosians, that we love to enjoy, we'll definitely spend wisely now that we have definitely learned a lot from Peter. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining the session today. We hope to see you all next time, and we'll have an amazing weekend. Thank you all. Bye.